My name is Ross Herring. I've been a plumber for 22, 23 years. We have many plumbing stories. Some of them are pretty funny. Some I'm not going to even talk about right here because you can't talk about it on camera. One of the better stories that I have is there was a brand new, beautiful, high-rise apartment building and condo building in downtown Richmond, Virginia. And we got a call that there was a plumber there and his snake was stuck in the drain. First off, we come up on a guy sitting in his truck who was sweaty and he looked beat. He looked bedraggled, beat down. And we started talking to him and he said he was snaking this drain, he was in it, and he couldn't get his snake out of the drain. He had stuck his snake in the drain, it was fully caught on something. The only thing we could do, and water was coming down, the only thing we could do that night was simply cut his cable and let it stay in the line and close it back up so that we could at least stop the hemorrhaging, if you will, of the water pouring everywhere. So the next day we come back, we went into the wall below to try to find out what was going on and rip this thing and get to this T-fitting that's there, get to the no-hub bands to even take it out. And as we take this thing out, here comes the cable that's stuck in there. And it was only then that we pull it out and we're like, this poor plumber didn't even have a chance. And the cable and the head were stuck in this fitting, and that's when we learned what Sovent was. And we started looking at the drawings, and on the drawings it was showing this type of vent system called a Sovent system. And with this system, the way the T and the venting part is, the theory on paper is that you can have fewer pipes that are going up the pipe chase to vent the plumbing stuff in the building. So you have more room for other things and you have fewer penetrations through the floor. Well, with this particular fitting, it would hang up a drain snake every time. And nobody knows that you're not supposed to use a plumbing snake on a Sovent system. We had a guy on the first floor, actually second floor, I couldn't believe it when he explained it. He said, my toilet will start to have bubbles and rumblings, and then all of a sudden this foam will just start foaming up and coming out of the toilet onto the floor, and then it'll just go away. So we start looking into this, and we found that the velocity of the water coming down from up high in the buildings with washing machine drains, etc., would come down so fast. And with a Sovent system, you have to have this type of fitting at the bottom that I think is 12 pipe lengths away from where it turns and transitions. They had put this fitting too close, and so all of this was causing that back pressure of the water and everything to start bubbling up through his stuff and bubbling up through his shower drains, his sinks, and his toilet. I left there and I realized, I'm like, who would put something in a building that would not allow a plumber or anybody to snake a drain and with the risk of getting their snake caught in that drain to get things out? Everybody flushes flushable wipes. Of course, nobody does it when you go and ask them, but everybody flushes flushable wipes and things that you shouldn't flush down the toilet. The way this T was designed, it was so easy to get clogged up. So it would get clogged up, and then it would also cause problems on the floors above. You know how I learned about Sovent? From the burn. That's how I learned about it. I learned from the burn, even though it'll be on the plans, even though it'll show this and this, because everything works on paper. A lot of times the installers with new construction projects don't always follow the plans exactly. And to the untrained eye, it's easy to overlook certain things, especially if you don't understand what the system is. Don't like the Sovent system, don't like it.